Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Jason and you're watching my channel, Micro Investor. So in this video, we're going to be talking about a space company that is going to be going public through a SPAC merger. Now, I did not talk about this one recently when I talked about the top space stocks. This probably would have been the top one to really be talking about. And sadly, I totally missed it. That is my fault. And a subscriber of mine pointed that out. Hey, you didn't talk about Momentus that's going to be going public through a SPAC merger. That is my subscriber, Miguel Magnala, who sent me his podcast where he actually talked about this stock. So thank you, Miguel, for that. But what this company does, what Momentus does, is they are a transportation company for transporting satellites. So they work directly with SpaceX, Lockheed Martin, NASA. And when the rocket goes up in space with the payloads, Momentus is a company that transports those satellites into their orbit. So we have a bit to talk about in this video. So as we get into it, if you guys don't mind, please do me a huge favor and please be sure to smash, destroy, and not only that like button, because that helps me out a lot with the YouTube algorithm and it helps spread my video to more people who might find it interesting. Also subscribe if you have not already, and learn about getting your free stocks from Webull if you have not joined yet. When you open up a new account, you can get free stocks. Link is in the description for that. And I do have a Patreon I want to let you guys know about that I do have a private Discord with. The link is in the description, and thank you for everybody that has become a Patreon. So, without any more of this introduction, let's get to it. So this is SRAC stock. So like most SPACs, it starts out at $10 a share, and then once news comes out of a merger is when they start to pop off, which is what happened here. And the volatility isn't as extreme as a lot of these other SPAC stocks have been. There was quite a bit in January where the stock really did pop off quite a bit and trend down. But in February, it's been more relaxed. Now let's look at how they describe how they deliver satellites. So Momentus makes access to space significantly more affordable by combining rideshare launch with low-cost last-mile delivery through the hub and spoke model of space. Arriving in space atop large, reusable rockets like the Falcon 9, our transfer vehicles will carry customers' satellites to very specific custom orbits. After final drop-off, our vehicles are expendable, but now currently they can only send objects into low Earth orbits and the payloads aren't that big, but they are going to be expanding on that in 2022 and in 2024. Now in 2024, the transport vehicle is going to be able to send objects into deep space, and not just in any sort of orbit, but way out there in deep space, and even loads that are up to 20,000 kilograms. Now something that is really cool what they do is when they transport a satellite to its destination, where it's going to be, they're able to stay with that satellite. They have a satellite as a service that they offer, and they can stay with that satellite, help provide power to that satellite, and be able to move that satellite around to where they need it to go. And then, say if that satellite's mission is done, they can even bring that satellite back to the rocket and then have it redelivered back to Earth. Like what they're showing here in this example, Momentus offers a unique low-cost modular approach for hosting customers' payloads in space. Our transfer vehicles are designed to move customers' payloads to a specific orbit and stay connected to provide continual power, orbit keeping, orientation, and communication for the mission's duration. So for Momentus to have the capabilities to be able to host a satellite out there and bring it back, that helps a lot with the space junk that we have out there, because at the moment there's just so many dead satellites out there that aren't doing anything. So being able to solve that problem for the satellites to continue to have power and be able to be moved or repaired and brought back to Earth, that is a big thing, because especially if there's going to be a lot of space travel, to stop the space junk from accumulating out there, that is a pretty big thing, and there is a big market for that, especially for how much money these companies spend on these satellites, and to just have them sitting up there and not doing anything, it would make a lot of sense for them to be able to get more use out of them. And something that is really cool about the way that their vehicles travel is they use water as a propellant. And they do a system that is called microwave electrothermal technology. It says our propulsion was built ground up to be low cost, efficient, low risk, safe, easy to refuel, reusable, and scalable, the use of microwave electrothermal technology is the cornerstone that makes all our current services possible. So the way that their technology is, it opens up some more doors here, because in the future they're going to be able to do things like mining with like land on an asteroid and be able to mine that asteroid for its resources and to get fuel from that to be able to extend their missions to much further distances. And in their presentation, they list a handful of different contracts that they signed in 2020 for upcoming missions, like the one with Lockheed Martin, which should be happening here sometime here in February, or if not, they've already done it. It says February 2021. Their upcoming mission with NASA to transport the Pathfinder CubeSat to low Earth orbit in the first half of 2021. And they have many more listed on here. Now, the cool thing is that they already have a deal with SpaceX, and SpaceX is able to transport all different sizes of their vehicles. And they have a rideshare partnership agreement with SpaceX. So their launch deal is pretty good, and this is the company that they're using for everything right now to be able to get these satellites in space and move them around to where they need to be. Now, something that does need to be mentioned, though, that this is a newer company. They were founded in 2017. So keep that in mind. This isn't a company that is as old as SpaceX or many of these other rocket companies. They are something that is more unique. This is a very speculative company to invest into. A lot of risk involved. Of course, this video isn't financial advice anyways. So just do your own research when really looking into this and getting an idea of what this is about. If you are someone like me that is very bullish in investing into space, this would be something that would be interesting most likely. So this is something that I think that is worth jumping on in my personal opinion, but definitely something with a lot of risk, so keep that in mind. But them going public through SPAC does give them more money to be able to use and to be able to have the money there to have for that backlog of orders that they have lined up. So anyways, I'd like to hear you guys' thoughts on Momentus and them going public through a SPAC merger. So please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I have new videos coming out on my channel all the time. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you all in the next video coming very soon. Thank you guys for watching.